With WandaVision currently shooting, or at least from what we officially got confirmed in the early pre-production stages, we now have the actress herself, Elizabeth Olsen, drop us a hint towards what we can expect in the grandiose scale of the series, while she also praises the man in charge of Marvel. So to this point, we haven't seen the Scarlet Witch in the MCU. We know that's coming. That's guaranteed happening. They've teased it. It's going to be a completely different type of series as well, with that change that comes from Wanda going from Wanda to the Scarlet Witch. We know it's set back in the 50s. We know it's going to start out as a family-type comedy. And we know it's going to evolve into some sort of weird horror thing? We're not even sure. Nobody can really expect what this is. But everybody said it's going to be unique and unlike anything we've seen so far. Of course, starring Wanda and Vision. Yes, for those of you counting, Vision is still dead, but here is what Elizabeth Olsen had to say in regards to the series. It's a really clever story, and it's surprising. It'll be a good time, and I think fans will get really excited by it as well. I heard the premise, and I understood it immediately. I was like, Kevin, you're a genius. I have other questions that I probably still don't have answers for right now, but I understand exactly what he wanted me to do, and that really excited me. It's a mashup between American sitcoms through the decades and Marvel films with these characters. That's where it starts, and then it sort of snowballs into an epic Marvel movie that you've grown to know and love. So there you go. That's a lot to take on, right? We know by the end of it, they have to give you that crazy Marvel Cinematic Universe spectacle, like what you expect from a typical MCU film in the third act. A lot of action, a lot of things going crazy. Although leading up to that, an American sitcom through the decades, so you probably start to understand which direction they're going in. Like, for example, look at the Honeymooners. I think they're going to take some influence from that, for example. And then look at some of the other popular shows throughout then, like Friends, for example. I think that's another one. So just by looking at it that way, you look at what she's saying about the pitch she was given and how she loved it and thought Kevin was a genius for coming up with this concept. Now, I'm gonna assume that's the world-bending aspect. That's the Scarlet Witch really messing with reality, because that has to be it, considering she's gonna be in the multiverse of madness. And of course, there's been plenty of casting rumors and everything going on that they're getting both of the kids in there, which I assume would have huge impact and ramification on exactly what happens with her mental break and how they treat the character going forward. So overall, it sounds like everybody from top to bottom involved with the series seems to be impressed with what it is. All I want to know is exactly when is the release date, because we just have a time frame but no official release date. That's what we really need.